Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of quick and important information being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Just wanted to give you a quick update on this. The United States basically continuously spending and spending and spending, you know, and by now, I mean, if you've been watching my videos, you should know that the so-called elites through the Illuminati by these different governments around the world have been causing these countries to spend and spend and spend and spend and spend. Why? Because they know that the more money that a country spends, the more money it will have to print. And by continuously printing and printing and printing more money, the currency of that country would lose its value. And that's what we're seeing happening here in the United States. You know, here it is. You know, we're already in a inflation, right? We're already facing a inflation alongside with increase in food prices and gas prices, and yet the U.S. government continues to send billions of dollars of not just military aid, but we're talking over $1 billion in healthcare aid to workers in Ukraine. And they're doing this because the so-called elites have an agenda. They don't want cash or physical cash or credit cards or payment cards to be the main source of how people make their payments. They want people to have a new way of paying. And that's where this digital currency is going to come into play. Because the dollar is going to be obsolete. And whatever money you have in your bank account will be converted over into a different kind of digital currency. And that digital currency, which will be the leading new kind of currency of the globe, will be on a device the size of a grain of rice. And you should know what I mean when I say that. Because all of your financial data is going to be on there. Your medical history is going to be on there. Your medical expenses, everything. Your history, your background, your social security number. You know, your universal product code is going to be on there. Now, if you're an Israelite, you are not supposed to take that thing, because the Lord can't destroy you if you take it. Because the Lord will destroy you if you take it. But anyways, now we start to understand why they're steadily trying to crash the dollar by continuously devaluating it. That way they can bring in that device the size of a grain of rice. Let me get that in Ezekiel. Is that Ezekiel 9 verse 17? No, it's got to be 7 verse 19. Okay, Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19. It says, "They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Now your modern day gold and silver will be this petrodollar in your wallet. Your $20 bill, your $50 bill, your $100 bills, your $20 bills, your $10 bills, your $5 bills, and your $1 bills. These are your modern day gold and silver. Now back in the ancient world, gold and silver was the currency that was used in order to make purchases, in exchange for acquiring a desired item. So in today's time, we use paper notes, debt notes, in order to buy food, clothes, etc. So the modern day gold and silver today is the dollar. And when this currency runs dry, when this currency is completely devalued, when it has no value, people's going to take their money and throw it in the streets, just like how they show you in the movie I Am Legend. There were dollar bills all over the streets. It says their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, nor fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. So your money is not going to be able to deliver you in the day of the Lord. Okay? And furthermore, is not your money going to be on a CHIP? So if you have that, then how do you expect to be delivered from the wrath of the day of the Lord? Your money is on a device the size of a grain of rice, and you have that device in you. Well, guess what? Your money is not going to be able to save you in that day, because your money is on an idol. Your money is on a device the size of a grain of rice, and if anybody has that, the Lord is going to destroy them. But with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Is on to the next one.